Alright, so we actually have the trailer for Kamen Rider Build, so I'm going to have that kind of plastered in the corner here. I have some notes. Let's go through it. Starting off, it looks like the entire thing starts off with Pandora's box opening, which, sure, why not? Kamen Rider usually uses kind of crazy and outlandish things as their premise. I mean, the last one was like video games, so why not the Pandora's box of myth that creates all chaos? Sure. Also of note, I want to talk about the fact that the trailer shows night fights, which are pretty rare in Kamen Rider to have them fight during the night, which is just fantastic. Usually it's very expensive because you have to have all the lighting techniques and everything, but if they're showing it off in the trailer, I have high hopes. So, the main character apparently has the highest IQ in the world, according to the subtitles and translations I found online, which I'm not entirely sure are accurate. But I do want to point out that apparently when they're saying that exact phrase, they show him with all this crazy paint on his face. Just fantastic. It looks ridiculous. I think he might be insane, actually. They show him creating a Rube Goldberg machine straight out of the beginning of Back to the Future, which shows him like just assembling all these little things. A little ball goes down the track. I mean, I'm showing you a clip right now. It's just amazing, all leading to a toaster making toast, which seems a little off because making the toast actually, like the toast popping out of the toaster, is usually just done automatically, and pressing the toast down is probably what the Rube Goldberg machine would be doing, but that's not as exciting, I guess, as seeing the toast pop up, which, I mean, he looks surprised when it happens, which is weird, considering he's supposed to have the highest IQ in the world. Whatever, moving on. Apparently the villain group is called Smash, with the main villain who murdered somebody named Night Rogue, which murdered something, question mark, because apparently he has no memory of anything that happened in the last 20 years, which is especially interesting considering he looks like he's maybe 26 or 28. So he has the highest IQ in the world and can solve like any problem, but if he lost all the memory of the last 20 years, he would have the mentality of a 6 or an 8-year-old? I don't know. He shakes the bottles before he transforms. It's fantastic. So we knew that he was going to transform with these little bottles of liquid, but actually watching him shake them up first. It's so good. His bike transforms from an iPhone, which we saw in the pictures, or probably not an iPhone, but the smartphone equivalent. He apparently tosses it in the air and it just becomes gigantic, which I imagine the technology needed to do that, probably because he, again, has the highest IQ of anyone in the world. Just fantastic. Apparently the full transformation sequence, or henshin sequence, as they're usually called, is done through what looks like an old Windows 95 screensaver, with all these just pipes randomly showing up. It's gonna be great. He uses a drill as a sword, which is fantastic. I'm gonna try to get like a direct screen grab of that because it is just, that's not how drills are used. It actually reminds me of in Kamen Rider Gaim, how Baron, Kamen Rider Baron, that's the banana one, uses a lance, but uses it as if it were a sword. Noticing a theme in Kamen Rider where they use other weapons just as swords. Maybe it's just easier to act that way. And it comes out September 3rd, so September 3rd is when I have to really nail how I'm doing this and start doing weekly episode recaps or episode reviews or however you want to phrase it. Yeah, so short video, short trailer. The trailer itself is only 56 seconds long, but you're hoping it's going to be a good show. Usually with Kamen Rider, the better the costume looks, the worse the show is, and vice versa. So Build is interesting because the suit looks both really cool and really dumb, considering it's rabbit tank. Oh man. All right, catch you guys later.